Hello, hello. Welcome into the stream. Still set to Guild Wars 2. Today, well, later this week is going to be the release of Secrets of Strixhaven. So today we're going to get in one more round, I guess. So we haven't done a lot of modified rank brawl, but that's what we're going to be doing today. We're just going to be grinding up. I have noticed something about the way that the matchmaking works because I have multiple accounts. This one seems to be getting a lot easier opponents than the other one. Because, to be perfectly honest, I'm having a rough time of it on the other one. I don't know if it's just because I started playing on that one a little bit later. And just less people are playing it, more people have been filtered out, I'm not sure. But this, like, the account that we're on right now is in, obviously, like, silver something. But the other one legitimately is, like, having trouble getting out of bronze. And by that, I mean I'm just getting decimated. Like, my win rate is plummeting. It is genuinely awful. I don't know what to do about it. It's like the people that we're fighting over there have more of the cards that, like, exist on here for a reason. I don't know. Let's dive into this. Hopefully the tracker's working today. I even remembered to turn it on. The weather's been interesting lately. I saw, like, the weather orb and you're like, oh, weather. It's been rainy, it's been not rainy, so everything is just cattywampus. For as few cards, like, we'll draw a top-end thing. This hand is fine. Oh, what a polite player. Actually, is Stifle on Arena? I honestly don't know. The odds of the opponent trying to destroy your basic is low, but never zero. Well, considering they use an actually halfway decent removal spell, maybe they don't have another one. I'm just realizing now how much of the screen, of my second screen, was taken up by the, oh, good lord. Probably key. It's key or house, obviously. Do we want to draw two cards? I think we want to draw two cards in this position. No attacks. Gut, alright. Going in on this beatdown plan. Okay, so Do we get rid of the Capretti Revels or the board? I would like to not die right now, so... do we want to keep Ruby around for some reason? Do we care? I think we're just gonna... and then we'll just drop the key, I guess. Dodge? I mean, they're... Yeah, they're probably going to want to do stuff like that. They seem like a board that wants to get creatures in the field and keep them, so... It'd be great if we didn't have to do that. Oh, lands, am I right? Ah, nice. Well, we'll do something regardless of what it takes. Meteor Golem? Okay, sure. Well, I'm gonna play lands even if you're not. Let's send back this first, and we'll play this first. Gotta put some pressure on him at some point. Yeah, we'll do that. Send him back to the Stone Age. Oh, we've got a relatively resilient thing, and we've got a 2-turn clock on him now. Our opponent has finally drawn their 4th land. I don't know if it's going to be enough at this point. We can just take them right back. That's not the one that I wanted. I didn't want to actually taunt them. I wanted to good game them. Game? Betrayed them. I had pack. It may be Ninja Turtles, but this is still one of the best parts of the game. Ravenous Robots. If you guys artifact spell, get a artifact creature token. That's pretty good. Tokens you control gain haste. That's definitely playable in a deck. Not our deck necessarily, but a deck, I'm sure. We started off with 4 lands, they started off with 3. We kept drawing lands, they didn't draw a single other land until too late. Speaking of drawing 2 lands, I mean, it has a migration path in it, and we don't have a free mulligan. So we just have to rely on drawing our 3rd and possibly 4th land. 1 land in 3 turns, or 2 lands in 4 turns. Well, we don't want... We've seen hands without the ramping. and it's really bad, so... They just have a cabbage. Okay, that's one whiff of a land. Okay. Now we just need to survive. So it's a 3-2? Okay. Swords are off my command. Oh, thank goodness. We actually might still be in this game for a second longer. Though with the Swiftfoot boots, it's possible that, okay. Heyo. I do believe we just have to... I'm losing Ruby at this point anyway. We're doing ranked, you can tell by the bug in the corner. Counterspell? Nah, our set doesn't run counterspells. The wrong kind of blue. We have that, and... the man. And because we didn't draw land, we get a land drop. The best part about Arid Archway. You know what? I think that that's a fine trade. They wouldn't have wanted me to keep it anyways. The Calamity says so. But... let's see. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we got plenty of mana. That's a Bahamut, and what else do we want? What else could we possibly want? I think the Chomping Massasaur is more aggressive. And we'll just drop these two. Fuck the boots. Let's go to combat. That's unfortunate. Ah, the opponent had the Fistful of Removal. That was... Oh, on the opponent or me? I'm not seeing it if you need me. Well, they didn't have a counterspell last time. Thanks for that. We got... Itali is really good, and the removal is pretty good. So let's blow up their precious Mind Stone. Make them do it. What you got, bud? Oh man, the opponent scoops to an expropriate. If you liked it, you shouldn't have put it in the deck. I don't know. I was about to say something about a ring on it, but then the analogy fell apart immediately. Man, he could have just chosen to give me one of his things and kept playing. Luckily, Narset dies to removal. Speaking of dying to removal, this is one of my worst matchups. We have one of our ramp spells and protection, so I think this is good enough. Our Devastation can actually deal with his commander, which is nice. And we go first. So this is probably the best situation. That's good. Oh, those from only say hi. Not only got me to see rank up, got to see somebody fall on their own sword. Yeah. Screw that guy. You're gonna have to do better than that. Well, it was nice seeing you. Thanks for coming in. Pardon me. Of course they have the second one. Why wouldn't they? They are removal dot deck. To me that they're still holding up removal. Let's see. Approach is cute. I think we just want we'll toss the Steel Hellkite is too slow. Dracoset's actually a threat, but it's still gonna die. About that. Please random just turn off the monitor. Get your watch timing. Hell yeah, brother. I think YouTube can detect if you're on the second if it's first monitor or second monitor activity. So at a certain point it'll cut the watch time, but it does, you can get something. By you, I mean me. Oh, they got their fourth land. They can just set up a wing. The Killbot protocol. What's that? Just put more bodies on the field than they possibly have removal for. Oh, that Doomblade's gonna be pretty rough to play. To be fair, none of the options that I had would have actually given me... Unfortunately, he had the suplex, which is just accidentally the one thing we needed. So I need to draw another untapped land or we're out of this game. Okay, well, we're out of this game. This is why I don't actually really like the artifact-based ramp. Because it's much more vulnerable than just getting lands into play. Well, we die if we don't blast inside this turn. What the hell are you gonna do? Sure. Burning removal on Ruby. True. I'm playing the control deck. It's not what this deck is good at, but, you know, when he keeps drawing lands and I don't, it is what it is. I keep repeatedly wiping the board and not drawing lands. Come on, deck. Christ. Finally have a fucking turn to breathe. When Kogla kills this one, then we'll actually be in decent shape to handle the game. Okay, they might have a make me sacrifice effect in their hand. Otherwise, yeah. See, like, it doesn't even matter. Sacrifice a creature. I could have all of the protection that I want, and they still have the perfect removal for it. And they're still gonna win, is the thing. And I just need any burn spell in the game to win. Or just 2 spells, like, it doesn't matter. That wasn't a good game. Your deck is horseshit, and that commander is too good. I killed it like 8 times. And there was nothing I could do. That deck can't exist in actual Commander. Because it just has to run removal. It's just removal. Doesn't even run ramp. I am grumpy. Alright, so we have to play the Bristling Backwoods because it comes into play tapped. I would like to play the Bloodstained Mire into the Surveil land. Yeah, see, he's got the right of it. But Horrible as in horrible to play against, or it's not a good deck to play as? So black and white, they could have removal, but they're a very tempo-oriented Tesa deck with a bunch of death stuff, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, makes sense. All opponents turn 5 and another turning ring. Yeah, that sounds like my experience with the deck as well. Our hand is relatively color intensive, so I think we have to do this. Get another green for Cobra. Get two greens. Kogla's the best option because if they can't deal with it, then we get the Bastion of Remembrance next turn. As it is, we can just do that. The sequencing doesn't matter because the Enduring Innocence just comes back anyway. And I needed to, you know, needed to get the Kogla down. Really good. What a guy. Starting time's a little bit late. That's fine. Let's just go to combat. Send in Kogla. The Bastion. We could do Rune Carved into Carnosaur Burn the Midnight Reaper. Draw one card. Yeah, I can pop the Innocence a second time. I wanted to get rid of the Drain spell just so that we could keep the pressure on. Afterlife 2, you'll hate to see it. I guess the Enduring Innocence would have been the better thing to blow up first. Just take 1 damage. Send in the clowns. He's gonna block the Minister onto Kogla. Okay. Choice. We'll just portal now because we've got no benefits for it. We'll take out the last of his man. And then we'll bring back the Trumpeting if it survives. They didn't have removal for the Rune Carve, so would they have removal for the portal? Did they just see the Rune Carved as not that big of a threat? Rune Carve does take like 3 or 4 turns to get off the ground, so... Let's see, Vaultborn or Steel? Vaultborn has better return. So, send in the Cobra. Get blocked by reassembling Skeleton. Taser right now. BB refill. Options more than brutal. Nah. I want to keep him off of his everything. Oh, Vaultborn, yes. Mightstone and Weakstone, though. I still want to remove his thing. If I can do both. Let's see. We will have his... He's tapped out, so I'm going to have his reassembling skeleton. This should be good. Vigilance Trample. Math is for blockers. Ah, he's one of those guys that doesn't even... He has the last priority action just to press the button and allow me to get points towards my achievements, but he chooses not to. What a bastard. I could spend the orb. We'll grab... Where is it? Yeah, the one that we want. Orb. Alright, with 10 hours left on the clock for modified life brawl. I'm sorry, 16 and a half. That was 10 hours just now. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I think that there's a secret MMR in which decks you fight within your bracket, because the other account has been getting just decimated by worse matchups. This hand's awful. This hand is still awful, but it might be playable because we got a 5-drop. They're mono black though, which means they're removal, so this hand doesn't work either. Okay, this one should work, but we don't really have... Send back that, and... Mono black typically has some really whack artifacts and enchantments, so we'll keep the Primordial. We'll blow up their, Dictative Erebos. Desperately search for another land. Okay, actually going to sleep. Good night. See you when I see you. Shit. That's a really cool Super Shredder art. Pretty much out of this game. If we the next turn that we don't top deck a land, I just concede. We are so far behind. It's not even funny. look, it's one of those annoying enchantments that I was talking about. Oh, and an annoying artifact. Oh, fantastic. Well, we have to do the thing. It leaves the battlefield. It doesn't even go to the graveyard. He can exile stuff or watch it get bounced. Oh, that's ridiculous. I don't begrudge him the fetch lands. I do that too. Could take him off a land, but we're already gonna die. Okay, well. Yep, starting on the back foot. Just getting what we want. Sometimes the shuffler gives you absolutely zero tools and your opponent's aggro. Would you like to play a black deck and just run all of the really good black cards in it and win anyway because your commander is ridiculous? Play Super Shredder. It's not in Hellkey yet. Malcolm. Okay, this is another one of those ones where I'm in control deck again. There's no ramp in this hand. There's ramp in this hand. We'll ship back the bounty. I think it's going to be too slow. This isn't a game where we have to be the greedy player. Ah, fetch land. Excellent. That's good with the ice tilt. Keep the nail? Sure. It probably won't land, but we can give it a shot. Does my commander get counterspell? Yep. It's literally the only target in the deck for that particular thing. Okay, we have some protection spells, I lied. Goddamn flash commanders that want to attack. Keeps up another counterspell, maybe. Yep. Bro just gets to do whatever he wants. Oh, yeah. Great. I swear to God. Alright, well, we don't need to keep playing this one. They just have all the cover spells that they need. Again, it just doesn't matter what you do. Would Allosaurus Shepherd be worth it in this deck? It's a 1-drop, keep all your shit from getting countered. It's good in only the matchups that are the most annoying and dead weight in every other one. Actively makes our Discover stuff worse. We've got ramp, we've got offensive interaction. Keep that. Sure, we'll keep it open. Take one, yes, son of a bitch. Okay. Now I guess the question is, do we Wild Growth Summoner, because that's our biggest threat, or do we have to deal with something of theirs? Starting Town showing up a little bit late. Go ahead and throw down the Tree of Worlds. Someone who's never seen this card before. It can be really good when you start top decking your ramp late in the game. Not with Authority of the Consuls, but there's not much we can do about that. Okay, good time to draw that. She probably wants to wheel or something. It's the weak stone part. Take 4. We're not even being that greedy, we're just being the control deck. Kitty. Standing on my chest with 2 paws. The other 2 are Get in there. Oh, interesting. Why would you block that 4 damage? Honestly, I don't think we've ever had the Wild Growth Summoner actually die. And so, it going down there made me realize it has a, it actually has a death ability. Okay, Authority of the Console is really starting to piss me off. You don't have anything to do. If you had a 1 or 2 drop, you would have done it already. All they've had are board wipes, appropriate ones, and shitty draw spells that don't work without the commander. It's a Jace. Look at that.
Now I must act.
That's your plot in there, bud. Okay. Discard that. I'm just gonna see that. Do we Kogla? Yeah. Because it can get rid of the Authority of the Consoles and Jace if it works. And we're not progressing the field at all if it doesn't. So the fact that we lose out on 1 removal because he hasn't played his creature again, not the worst. We'll bait out the other removal essentially. Yeah.
Out with the old.
All who slumber belong to me. My nightmares will take care of you.
Storm's Wrath hits Planeswalkers. My guy lives.
Never forget our horrid time together.
Alright, you want an emergency blocker? And they don't even let me take the turn. It is the good thing about the other one. It may be disruptible, and disrupting it may set me back actual good cards. Like, it's high risk, high reward, but the reward's pretty good. We have used it to Day of Judgment. It's much more of a control piece than the rest of it, so I guess when we're pivoting into the control deck, that's when it's good. When we're being controlled, it's very bad. Controller. Another ridiculous one. There's no green in this hand. Otherwise, I might risk it. Because of the breaching. But, without being able to play our commander, it's actually dog shit. This is why you run dual lands and fetches. It eliminates the number of non-hands you get. The opponent going first is attempting to piss us off by taking a while. This one's fine. Because even if we get both of these counterspelled or something, we'll still be able to do stuff. The Steel Hellkite is a non-zero option of just winning the game. There's an argument for keeping Zakao here. It's less disruptible. It's more immediate impact. It turns Migration Path into a draw spell if everything goes according to plan. But they're in all the colors that are going to try and control us, so I doubt it. Like, we need to draw a protection spell right now. Be safe. We didn't. Which means we are imminently disruptible. They didn't have the stick there, though, which tells me that their thing might be a little bit slow. That's a cool idea about that. Alright, we're not out of this game, which is nice. Luckily, that force can get Wild Growth Summoner, did. Yeah, land tax super good. I don't think just getting blocked is worth not having Ranger's Guile. Especially since they have stuff. Nope, they fixed their lands. Congratulations. And we don't have the thing. We don't have the correct removal because that's just hexproof. Ooh, Primeval. Getting all of our landfall cards, which is interesting.
I'm home.
Is this what we do? It's not bad. turn this map. So that's going there. These two are going to face. I thought my should be offended. One way.
I'll help any way I can. You live because I allow it.
Okay.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Wow, we're getting out controlled because they can blow up all of our lands. Why was it giving me a warning there? Okay. Do we want to gain 2 life? Sure. I think we've used up all of our landfall stuff at this point. It's weird how none of their stuff deals with non-land stuff.
Patience. Strike fast and strike hard.
They're drawing too many cards.
This round.
They have simply played more Magic than us. As it turns out, Mithril Coat on a commander that allows you to draw shit tons of cards and control the board. We're good. We might have hit the ceiling of what we're allowed to play as. I don't think that there's, we're not going to be seeing bad decks anymore. Alright, actually a good hand. We might get aggroed out, but at least we go first. That's something. Always good. Build. Yes, Dragon Storm, because we have a Thunder Stick. Better than Ice Till. He's not afraid of anything. My stuff's probably better than his. Let's get the... it's gonna be on... it doesn't matter, rubies. Send back the forest. Alright. Nice. Drop the mountain. Who are you building up? Probably Kami. Yep. Because then you tap for 5. Allows you to play more stuff. Luckily, I think we might have been a little bit more greedy. Bill's not attacking this turn. Ain't no way in hell. We want Ruby, so I guess we have to land on drop it on Combustible. These are the best combat wombat. Let's see. Sylvan and Williams. Sylvan's taking out the land. Pew, pew, pew. Alright, opponent, what do you got? They got big stuff for sure. Growth Champion's pretty good. Goblin Season's pretty good too. Our Devastation doesn't touch most of our blood.
The will of the machine.
Good trample? Yeah. It's only +3/+3 though, which is not, I think, lethal.
Phyrexia must be nurtured.
Oh my. Alright. Vorinclex has a high ceiling of shit to do, so we will just activate him now. Getting me a Pogla. Pogla can fight Bill. Power up the... doesn't matter. I don't think we attack here. Yeah, that Nisa really messed things up for us. If we can survive another turn, though... I don't think we can, though. Right. Ooh, that's rough. He is going for a longer game, though. I have to block it. 20 minus 6 is 14 damage. So we would live. Oh, please whiff. Oh, they get their own Vorinclex. Good, good for them. Alright. They do have a flying blocker, so we have to deal with that. I think we might have had this one. On the barely. I think they could have killed us if they had ultimated with the Nisa. I think that was the proper thing to do. Just give their shit trample, and then make me throw my entire field into the bus. That's what I would have wanted to do with such a large Nisa. Ooh, that was rough. It was a little bit of back and forth. We only won because of our opponent's misplay. Yeah, the other problem, they're screwing us out of our quest when they don't let us attack. They're just like, we're like, move to combat, and they're just like, and I scoop. Bastards. Let me swing. Another control deck. Good, good. Truly what we wanted to see. And going second. I only have a 56% win rate when going second, so says the tracker. 4th land? Sure, we're still in the game. They don't have an instant speed removal, which is nice. Do they have the sorcery speed removal? They do not. Let's get punched in the noggin. Honestly, I'm okay with this. Like, yeah, Fable of the Mirror Breaker sucks, but if things go according to plan, do this. 2, 3. I don't want them getting the creature side of that. That is far too much value. Sure. They're probably gonna send an instant. I'll just get rid of this thing. Get bent, idiot.
When you understand reality, you understand my plans do not include you.
Send back the forest.
Another time, Planeswalker.
You know, Gladolius getting the Arid Archway kind of makes sense from a lore perspective, because I'm pretty sure they drove through a desert for a lot of that game. Road trip simulator. I'm good they didn't have it. Yeah.
Bring cold its knees.
Turtle. Keep the pressure on.
Make no mistake.
Oh, I wanted that forest, actually. Is it even? Easy. Not much you can do about that. Oh, neat.
You know what? I've had enough.
God damn it. This is a cast trigger. Get something out of hard casting an 11 drop. Roxa, you say? It's not much, but... Take one, idiot. Not my commander. Not my hasty 1-2.
Something suspicious is going on. For once, it's not my Off you go.
We have cards that would get us out of this situation. That would have been one of them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it could do.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Aha, you fool. Yep, he's drawn the control side of his deck.
Families call me their
Not even
adversary.
casualtying it.
I lied. My
Command
goons
tower
will
is
make
not
quick
what we need
work
to
of
stay in
you.
this game. A tooth and nail would be great.
Pleasure to...
We all have things we'd rather forget.
That's all on you, bud. Like, you're the one discarding cards. Well, we won't draw those two lands again.
Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
Yeah, our key to the archive would be pretty awful. Sure. It's exactly what they need. Probably counterspell, to be perfectly honest. Menace, I think. Do I lose my commander again? Yeah, I do.
I'm tired of your
There's not in the
secrets.
hand, though. Okay, well. Oy, oy, oy. The opponent's perfectly timed responses once again. Okay. At least we get to win this one. Unless I get really lucky with one of the exile ones. Sure. We're either gonna get counterspelled or we won't. Or we're either gonna find the Ulumog or they don't. Commander? Oh, more ramp. Yeah, okay. Commander now. Commander, they would rather counterspell. You counterspelled. I'm spending a lot of time not milling until now. I don't want you to spend that mana. I don't want to sequence that, so... Ooh, that's a rough one. I've lost games to that one before. Become as elephant. Well, they really don't want that to go through. There's just not a lot of counterspell protection in rule on Brawl. None that I can think of. None that's good. Like, I want a 7-drop that just stops counter spells or stops opponents playing on my turn. Gotta make this spend it. See, we attacked first because they could have tapped down all of our shit before. If we had casted before combat. Now they just get to draw a card with it. Instead of keeping 9 life. This is how the control deck do. God, it's the very uncomfortable situation right now. They've very much gone with the strategy of the opponent will need to deck out. As much fun as Tooth and Nail is, because, you know... Wait, do we want to... Do we want to let that through? No. We'll make them spend their counterspell again if they have it. God, I wish I could kill that guy. Have the other counterspell, fool. He had it. Oh man, the 1 mana off. That's fucking rough. If I hadn't attacked with Ruby, man, that'll teach me. Sure. Okay. The 5 mana lightning bolt that wins the game. Ah, incredible. It was an annoying deck, for sure. And I wish that we had more counterspell protection. I think that's what we're running into right now. Do we have the Allosaurus Shepherd? Let's check and see. I don't think that we do. We do not. Okay. It might be worth it to start running this bullshit. Delighted Halfling, but that only stops Ruby and a couple of our stuff. It's not everything. Yeah, gosh, I wish that there was better top-end stuff. Like, Last March of the Ants is potentially decent, but... do we just start jamming Tyrannix Rex as a win condition? It's possible. Doesn't have trample. This does. Trample, hexproof. I think that this would be the best one. All right, if we earn a wild card today, we'll grab the Tyrannix Rex just because we're fighting so much counter magic. Sorry, let me press that button. If we don't get, that could be a combo. Let's see. We have interaction. We have ramp. This hand's fine. Yeah. What if they actually played the Essica side of that? Devil's Matter side instead of Holy Book combo. Oh, okay. You can't take the land. Jumping Mastosaur is the best card in the hand, but Encroaching Dragonstorm gives us there. Yeah, there you go. Oh shit. I was just going for the untap. Well, that's a misplay. We can't come back from that. We're going to go to a 30% win rate. 33% maybe. We're going to stabilize right where we're at. We tried jamming Rule with limitations, and it's just not beating value piles. Opponents have much more synergy in their junk. They're able to go over the top of us for the most part, unless we get lucky. Hand's fine. Opponent's going first though, so we might lose. Hello, Treebeard. We had a pet. What happened to our pet? Our opponent's thinking real hard about their one drop. Possible they disconnected. Possibly they're just trying to piss us off. I think that this is the Argenteus, right? Like, I didn't know that she was looking at... Oh, M2 play. You got a little bird friend. Oh. You moved too quickly, sir. But the questionably sentient tree pods over here. Is that the blue drop, huh? So I don't want the invasion. Because it's the better one out of the two. And then our opponent's gonna think for a long time on what play they're gonna do. Just gonna really try and take it in. Ponder the orb. Are there actually two Phyrexia maps? Because I remember one of them had, like, a red orb. Unless this is the same map but with a different... it might be over there, behind their hand. I thought that there was a Phyrexian one with an orb. Sure, a card that's unplayable in paper. Andrew's Aura attacks, that's hella good. Okay. So we can... Motherlode this turn. Don't want to give them more infinite value. We'll just drop it. I need to see different stuff. Sure. We're not really getting much support from our deck, so... Do they want to block? Maybe they're on mobile and their connection's not the best. Just getting whatever they can. Oh my god, we're trying to run half their deck now. We're out of deserts to get. I guess we could just send back the railing backwards. Yeah, we don't want that. Kethos Crusade is kind of funny because you want to play it in a deck that goes wide, but in a deck that goes wide, it takes too long to put the counters on everything. So it's a card that a lot of people overlook, even though it's very good, because it's just annoying to play. Yeah. Out of any graveyard, honestly. Oh my god, deck, why? If I had a landfall card, this would make sense. We can cast our entire deck. What gets us out of this? Some of our big bomby cards would. Yep. Holy shit. That was it. That's what I had. I had all the protection and he wasn't making me use it. That one was the shuffler taking a shit on us. There is literally nothing. Nary a threat to be found. And we discovered into something. Ah, shit. My control deck again. very aggro-y. Redirect Lightning could come up, but I doubt it. It's not even a fetch. I should have played the forest. I didn't even read it. Your sequencing, if you're going to try and remove Ruby with damage, needs to be on point. Yeah, creature and opponent controls. Yeah. How come whenever I have Redirect Lightning, we've used it twice to counter a counterspell? Every other time it's, oh, this is only targets my things, or this only targets your opponent's things. It's never things that could accidentally go the wrong way. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Not cooking. Well, day late and $1 short. Another land. Nope, we hit Ugin. The hell I'm gonna talk about. That looks like such a good card. Let's see. I guess that one. Didn't matter anyway. Perhaps we're worse than a 30% win rate. Maybe all of the work that we put in today is gonna go away. Reanimator, huh? I do like this guy. His aesthetic's pretty cool. One land hand and an Ulamog and a Bahamut. Thanks, deck. You're really giving me the business. Yeah, Omen Paths, go away. I haven't even seen that thing today. Opponent's reading everything. It's the only threat. Sure. used up 2 of his things on Rudy, which is nice. Now I just need a untapped land. Or I'm out of this. Well, I don't think we have a chance. We've missed far too much. The opponent's just going to reanimate our Titan anyway. Let's find out if we can drop down the copper rank. I think I've heard of people talking about this Nashi. It might have been the other Nashi, but I think it's this Nashi. Oh, good time for you. Does damage to a player mill out any cards, put any on the legendary or enchantment cards, among them into your hand. Or plus some counter. Seems pretty good for 2 mana 2/2. You fool. I've already got my things. Yeah, kill it. It'll be funny. Bouncing it's the worst thing you can do. Menace or something? It is Menace. Opponent's got a lot of options at 4 mana. And that's apparently one of them. I guess we just dropped the meteor golem. Recast their shit. Have his ability. Oh, it's food now. Okay. I guess we Ruby. Sure, we can know this. You're not blocking is the thing. We got that sound bug again. I guess we were looking at a card when sound cues went off. We could take them off of blue right now. Kind of funny. Now we can't. So it doesn't matter. What if I was a turtle? Welcome to the circus of value. Blue. Okay, well, you can take 20 minutes to do whatever you want, but don't do it here. I guess we are going down from Silver 1 to Silver 2. Okay, well, today sucked, and I hate this format now. We might go back to the casual queue. It's not like we were getting blown up by the cards. I just wish that they would fix the ban list. Well, okay, maybe that's not all that I wish. This is a casual deck. We can get up to Silver 1 with it. Maybe I'm just bad. Maybe I built a bad deck. But I think that we've gotten to the point where everybody else's nonsense is just better than ours. So, or they have enough and more interaction than us and enough to keep us down. And Gruul just doesn't have the tools with the deck that we want to play to be able to fight in higher tiers. I don't know. I don't think that there's a whole lot that we could have done. Maybe we could have gotten another win or two under our belt, but it's not a good format for us. But so next time we play, the new set will be out, which is nice. We've got a decent amount of quests done. Got a decent amount of gold. Not a lot of cards for it, but we'll open a couple things. I guess the last thing that we can do is the one card that we wanted from the Turtle set. Literally the one card that we wanted. Never got it. But since we're not going to be opening up Turtles packs after this, let's see. What do we take out? Shit, is it Redirect Lightning? The number of times that it fails is absurdly high. Okay. Oh, right. Cool, we got the Raph and Mikey. Alright, so I will see you knuckleheads later. We're gonna do anything tomorrow? We probably should. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Let's see, we're in the middle of Mori. What were the last things that we played? Mori, Guild Wars, RimWorld? Is tomorrow RimWorld kind of day? I guess tonight would have been the RimWorld kind of day because of the way that my schedule looks. I don't know. I don't have the setup ready for... Well, I could do hand cam. I have a Lego set. I could do Lego set. That might be a thing. Okay, I'll think about it, and see you guys next time. Have a good evening. Goodbye.